Refuge sounds refrigerator. U is equal to the goose. G. Refuge. Huge. We are looking at bridging a haven on earth, where haven is safe. A haven is a place where your one is safe and you have a refuge. So we're looking at the word refuge. Of course, the refrigerator is there, so we're saying a home. Hi, Oba. Hola. Thanks for joining. Hi, Sammy. Thanks for joining. So we're saying shelter. We need shelter to be able to have a place where we can nurture the body. A refrigerator, which means food for the body, or it can be nutrition coming from the air or whatever source of nutrition we can have. But in this particular setup that we are in, we need food, and food is usually inside a refrigerator, and the refrigerator is usually inside a house or an apartment. Shelter, a form of shelter for the body to clean, to be able to clean the body and to be able to sleep at night. And our problem, the bridge being a structure over a barrier, which is usually a problem, bridging a haven on earth, you see. And so it's actually looking at the problem and providing a solution. So the problem would be in this world that where we have to work to be able to have a house or an apartment. We usually pay for the house or for the apartment. We have to pay rent. And for us to be able to pay rent, we need to work. So refuge is not permanent. It's not guaranteed. It is it may not be there in the future if we don't have work, or if, for example, got good income, if we are married, you see, and we lose that husband, that relationship with the husband, and we're left alone, then we're facing that danger of not having a refuge or shelter. We're not even having money to pay for or to rent an apartment or a home. So there's danger associated with living in this kind of setup where we are not guaranteed that we are going to have shelter all the time. The argument I have is this: we are human beings, and we have a body to take care of. Now, because we have a body to take care of, we need guaranteed, some sort of a guarantee that we will have our basic necessities met, to be able for us to not have this fear that one day we will not have shelter, one day we will not have a job, one day we will not have a husband, one day we will not have food in the refrigerator. Refuge. Okay. So, what are we gonna do? Common sense dictates that we have to guarantee this. Of course, in this setup we're in, where it's not guaranteed, we see this as something that is, well, how can we have that? Well, it's not possible, these justifications that we have. I mean, how can that happen? That can't happen, forget it. I disagree. I have been working with so many problems in my life, and always, if I pursue the problem and really make sure that I get why is this problem here, or why is this problem going on and on and on, even if I already put a solution to this problem is repeating. So what do you do when it's repeating? You find out why it's repeating, the cause of the problem. And of course, usually what we do is, after we separate from a husband, we get another husband, we get another job, and you say, but okay, this goes on until I die, and my children will have the same problem, and my grandchildren will have the same problem. Why is this repeating? We've got to stop this. Common sense dictates there is something wrong in the way we process problems. The solution we're giving is not permanent. It keeps the problem as if we are actually playing with problems and not providing a solution that will make the problem that will solve the problem. That's what I mean. And where the problem will not repeat, but rather we will have a life that is happy, and that happiness will be, of course, something permanent. You see, we're not so used to having a solution or a life that is free from, or that is based from an expression, a self-expression that is we are content with, and that we can really live life, a stable life, where happiness is not about going high and jumping up and down because something I got a job that gives me a lot of money, and then one day it's not there anymore, and I sulk and I say and I cry and then one day it's gonna happen again. I'll have a good income again, and then this is an up and down cycle. This is not a stable cycle, and for us to just see that, is going to really help us find a solution that will give us a stable life, a life where we can be happy all the time. And I know it is possible because I have sorted out different problems in my life, and there's a point where I lost everything I had. I have $2 to live on, you see. I still looked at the problem, and I was able to actually see that this can actually be solved. And I was able to do things that I did not know how to do. I was able to teach myself how to do that just by looking at common sense and pushing myself to do that which I find as a barrier in my life that I cannot I first looked at the word, I looked at the meaning, I looked at the limitation in the meaning, and then expanded. And that expanded meaning, I can see the door that leads me to the solution that is best for everyone. Hi Bharat, thank you for joining. Hi Terry, thanks for joining. So this is something that is possible. Our highest potential is just there for us to take. How cool is that? You see? We just don't give up on ourselves. We do that daily. We have problems, we provide solutions daily. There are even problems in our life where we think it's almost unsurmountable, right? And we're able to push through and find a solution. So in the future is based from a life where we are not guaranteed a refuge, because we always have to work to be able to get an apartment or a home. And when we don't have work, we won't have it. I mean, what value do we assign ourselves in this kind of setup? Our value is always going up and down. And we would compete with each other if this is this setup that we are going to support and continue. And our grandchildren will not have a life that is stable, that is, where they can have a happy, stable life. And that happy, stable life means, you do not go up and down with the money you have going up or down. It means you have a steady flow of money coming in where you can pay for healthcare, or where healthcare is guaranteed free for all, where you're not scared to actually get sick, and you're not scared to die. And because you're scared to die and get sick, you get into a diet and you put yourself in this corner, and then you suppress yourself in your expression, or you define yourself as special being in this diet just so you won't get sick. You won't get free healthcare. You really push yourself to get into this diet, thinking that this diet is gonna make you be healthy. This diet will make you healthy, because your fear of sickness is associated with lack of free healthcare. So there are so many more we're going to talk about, but for now, this is my gift to you, my gift to myself, my gift to my children and my grandchildren, and my gift to life. Enjoy. Bye for now.